Good morning, everyone. Welcome back. I'm Cynthia. We're in Zone 10A in Orlando, Florida. And this is our March garden tour. We're going to start over here. These are my snapdragons. I got these from a class, from a workshop that I went to, and they gave us plugs. So it's my first time growing these snapdragons. Got a lot of plugs that day, including these foxgloves. So these are like spring, winter annuals for us. As soon as that heat starts picking up, they'll fizzle out. I believe these are the Dalmatian variety. We were told that the spots are like little landing pads for bees, so I think that's the cutest little thing. And my crepe myrtle in the middle, that's leafing out. I mentioned some annuals down there, verbena and other things. So the heat was picking up last week. We were up in the high 80s, and some of these plants weren't loving it too much. That's a dahlia that's growing back there. That's Kevin Floodlight. And the verbena. Got some dianthus. And my roses are all leafed out. Some of them are blooming. This is Abraham Darby. This is Sweet Mademoiselle. And then more of the verbena. Got, I think it's Roald Dahl, David Austin right here. We got some foxgloves coming back here also. This one on the Bleskus James Galway. Got some buds up here. And we got Francis Malon there, and some sweet drift. Olivia from David Austin as well. Sweet pink blooms. Olivia is one of the oldest roses in my garden. I've had her for about 3 years. I've only been gardening since 2020. So, just a regular backyard gardener. Learning as I go, making lots of mistakes. This is delphinium. It's another plug that we got from the workshop. I really like this one. I'm gonna get more next year. They don't last too long, but look at those blooms. So pretty. Let me keep on going. We got Belinda's Dream budding up right here. And this one is Plum Perfect. True Inspiration. And on the arch, I have, I took one of the canes and have it spread over here on the fence. So as you can see, it's all budded up. And this is James Galway. Love James Galway. It does really good over here. Then we're gonna go this way. And this is a bit of a mess. Everything's growing wild. This is Fashion Cherry Salvia, if I remember correctly. It is a bee magnet. Bees are still asleep though, because when they're awake, it's a little scary passing by through here. They're all over the place. This is some Ranunculus. I was trying out this spot. I usually grow in a different spot, but I was like, well, let me try it over here and see how it goes. And it's doing pretty well. And then down there, there's a rose. I have a deadhead right in this area. That is a Silas Marner from David Austin as well. And that is Lady of Shalott. She gets huge. She gets about 10 feet sometimes. I'm still debating whether I'm going to keep her or not, because over here she doesn't bloom as much. Over there is Leonardo da Vinci, which has started to bloom. And this purple salvia that I love, that I have everywhere. That one's Mystic Spires. It gets very wide for us here. I probably cut it back a couple times a year just to control the size, because it gets really big. And back here, now I'm gonna probably butcher this name. I think it's Agastaki, that's how you pronounce it. But that one gets pretty big too. Bees love it. As you can tell, I have a little pattern here. Anything that bees love, I like to add to the garden if I can, if I have the space. Here we have Senorita Rosalita Cleome from Proven Winners. Very nice. And then some more delphinium in the back. Love that blue. Got more of the plugs that we planted from my class here. More delphinium coming in. And then this is Coco Loco. Beautiful rose. Color is so unique. So pretty. And this is, I think this is Larkspur. Got that from her class too. So I have a white one and a pink one. That arch, and then that big old thing is a straw flower. I didn't realize they got that big. I don't know if they're supposed to get that big. It's so odd, but I have that one, which is yellow blooms. And then I have two more over here. Actually, I have a couple more over here. This one is gonna be red, and that one's gonna be white, but I didn't realize they were so big. They're about 4 feet. And I didn't pinch them, which I think I should have, but, well, too late. There's another white one. And then back here, I am so happy that this bloomed like this year. This is Queen's Wreath, also known as sandpaper vine. So this is as close as we're gonna get as something looking like wisteria down here in the south. Ah, it's so pretty. I planted this about, gosh, 2.5 years ago maybe, by our pergola, and it didn't do as well. It wasn't getting as much sun. So I thought, well, let me put it over here and see how it does, and it is loving life. And this is the first time it has bloomed so much, so I love it. Hopefully by next year maybe the whole wall will be full of purple blooms, which I think would look so pretty. And in these pots we have honeymoon rose that will climb that trellis. And on this side we have Bathsheba. She's in there somewhere. In there. And then on this side we have the Impressionist. Snow blooms bloomed a couple days ago. And then honeymoon in this spot as well. Let's go outside of the gate and see if you guys notice something new. Notice anything new? We got grass. Yay! Because before we had weeds and sand. So I'm very happy that we finally were able to put in some grass. It looks so much cleaner. And then we have my pots, which, as you can see, the alyssum. And that is a mini vista. I can't remember the name of it, but it is loving life. My calla lilies are not loving life. Like I said, it got like high 80s last week, and you know, sometimes the tags say full sun, but full sun doesn't mean full sun for us Floridians sometimes. So calla lily I'm gonna transplant, put into under the cassia tree. I got these yesterday. So I think I'm gonna replace the calla lilies with the celosia, and eventually I'm gonna put that salvia also in there. Because once it starts raining in the summer, these kind of fizzle out as well. So I think I'm going to replace those soon. Then we have my potted roses over here. This one is Pretty Lady Rose. And as you can see, I think I'm already having issues with thrips, which is not cool at all. This is Lady Emma Hamilton. She's tiny still. She has one little bud that's coming. And we have that larkspur that's peeking through the other side of the fence. Bascabelle was about done. Got At Last Rose in here. This one smells so good. So good. And Moonlight in Paris. So pretty. have butterfly magnet. You guys want butterflies, so you gotta plant this. This is Mexican sunflower. They absolutely love this. And we have some pentas. And then I have down there the little sticks that you see. Those are my somerific hibiscus. I have a couple of them in here. And this is easy on the eyes. Rose, bees love this one. I can get in there. And this is pink Traviata. I got this one from Grace Rose Farm. And then my swooth of the sparkling amethyst verbena. See my somerific hibiscus here. Has some new growth. You can see right here, here, and here. This one I believe is, nope, can't remember. Can't remember, but I will look it up. I have it written down. There, in the back. I don't really talk about in the back, but this is snowbush. That is snowbush. And then this is fire spike. It's my red fire spike. It's not blooming right now, but I have another fire spike over here. And this is my purple fire spike. Hummingbirds. I come to these every day. So that's purple fire spike. And then the star of March. More ranunculus. I love them. Some of these are fading out. But they're just so cute and fluffy and pretty, and they remind me of little mini roses. And I guess we can walk over here and I can show you my tomatoes. Tomatoes we planted in fall of last year, and look at all those tomatoes. Very happy with that. We counted about 17 tomatoes the other day. They're all hidden in there. The plant is falling apart. You can see, I mean, it's almost done. But it's a beast. And then I have my Amazel basil from Proven Winners in here. I love this. It tastes so good. It smells so good. We have some cilantro and oregano. And then this little guy is Princess Anne. And I got some bacopa. And I started some seedlings, and I have some zinnia here on the table that I'm going to plant soon. And then I have some more roses in here, down here, all in pots. This one's the Calabrico is taking over. That's the rose. I believe that's Amazing Grace. This is Jude the Obscure. No buds yet. I'm waiting on that one. This one's Quietness. And then in those pots back there, I have sunflowers that I'm starting and more dahlias that came in later. So for us, ideally, dahlias should be planted in February. That's Vanessa Bell. But when I order, sometimes they come in March or April, so I plant them still, but they may not do as well. But I still plant them. It just depends on how hot we get. This is Olivia Rose Austin. I have the deadhead. Some of these are spent, but look how pretty. So pretty. And then I have more roses down here. This one is Cinco de Mayo. She is one of my best performers. And it's such a pretty color. She is always blooming, always full of buds. Look at that. And she's in a tiny pot. I actually have to repot her. Put her in a bigger pot. And this one is Eustacia Vine. We've got some buds. And State of Grace. So beautiful. This one is Eustacia Vi as well. Got some buds. And this one is Ruth Clements from Heirloom. This one is in need of a bigger pot as well. This is Princess Alexandra of Kent. It's a little spent, but very pretty. Gets pretty big too. And then that one is Celestial Night. Full of buds as well. Actually, no, I'm lying. This one's Falstaff. And then that is our lime lemon tree that my husband grew from seed. It's doing pretty well. All right, friends. That's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed this month. Hopefully next month we'll see more roses. Have a great day, everybody.